Good afternoon, Year 8. Today we will be discussing expressions and we will focus on the concept of evaluating expressions. What do we mean by evaluating expression? When we say evaluate, it means find the value. As we have agreed, an expression consists of terms. So I have two terms here. 5x squared is a term and 3 is another term. Together, they make the expression, which is 5x squared plus 3. Now, how can I evaluate that? I know the value of 5, I know the value of 3, I don't know the value of x. So here they tell us when x is equal to -2. So they gave you a value for x. They gave you a value for x, which is -2. So in case x is equal to -2, they want us to find the value of the expression. Now, all I need to do is to remove the x and replace it with the value of x, which we call substitution. So I have 5 here, 5 stays. Instead of the x, I'm going to put the value of the x, and it is squared, and that is plus 3. Now, the value of x is -2. Now, at this case, my only concern would be, what do I do first? I have all numbers now. I have substituted for x and removed it, and I put -2 instead of it. Now you should be following the order of operation. If we remember, the order of operation was BIMDAS, and BIMDAS stands for brackets. So if I have brackets, I need to do that first. Then indices, and we did discuss how we are going to work with indices, and multiplication and division from left to right, which means whatever comes first is first. Addition and subtraction are together in the same order, like it from left to right also. So if addition comes before subtraction, I'm going to do addition first. If subtraction comes before, I'm going to do subtraction first. So this is the order of operation that I need to take care of working with whenever I am evaluating an expression. Now, looking at what we have here, I have multiplication, I have indices, and I have addition. So what comes first? Indices. So you need to simplify the indices first. -2 squared, which means -2 multiplied by -2, is +4. So I'm going to multiply the +4 by 5 and add 3 to it. Now I have two operations now, multiplication and addition. What comes first? Multiplication. So I'm going to do the multiplication first, which is 5 times 4 equals to 20. Then I'm going to add 3 to it, and the answer for evaluating this expression is going to be 23. Now let's do another example until we get used to that. Our other example is B. As we have here, they're asking you to find the value of the expression in case, and they gave us a value of B. So for question B here, I have 2y plus 1 over 3, and I want to evaluate that in case of y equal to 1. Again, we're going to substitute. I have 2, and instead of the y, I'm going to put the value of y, which is 1. And then I'm going to continue my expression normally. This is plus 1 over 3. And we're going to start working. Now, what do we do first? Do we multiply, add, or divide? We multiply first. So this is going to be 2 plus 1 over 3. Take care, when you have, like in the form of a division of a fraction, you're going to work out the numerator alone and the denominator alone. Okay, so this is as if I have these in parentheses. Okay, then 2 plus 1 is 3, so I'm working the numerator by itself, and that is 3 over 3, so my answer is 1. Let's do one more. In C here, I have 2 multiplied by P minus Q. In this case, I have two variables. The Q is cubed, only the Q is to the power of 3. And they gave you the value for both. Now 2 stays the same. I'm going to substitute for B with the value of B which is 4, and that is minus the value of q, which is 2, and 2 here is to the power of 3. Now, when we solve, what do we do first? Let's go back to the order of operation. They told us we are going to solve the bracket first. So I want to solve out what's in the bracket. Inside the bracket, I have two things. I have subtraction and I have indices. What comes first? According to the order of operation, indices comes first. So my main concern now is going to be simplifying the indices. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. And I'm done with the indices. What do I do after that? We have multiplication, we have subtraction. Because subtraction is inside the bracket, so we're going to do subtraction first. If it wasn't inside the bracket, we're going to do multiplication first. So this is going to be 2 multiplied by 4 minus 8 is negative 4. 2 multiplied by negative 4 is negative 8, and this is the value of it. So one more time. Evaluating an expression means finding the value of the expression. To find the value of the expression, they have to give me a value for each variable in the expression. In the first equation, we had x. The value of x was negative 2. We remove x and put the value of x in its place, which is called substitution, and solve accordingly. In B, we had y as a variable. The value of y was 1. We substituted with that. In C, we had 2 different variables, and they gave us a value for each one of them. We substituted with that too. However, after substitution, we take in consideration that we work using the order of operation. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching.